Good afternoon, Big Blue Nation. It is Sunday, February 2nd, 2025, Groundhog Day. I hear that the groundhog woke up and saw his shadow, so we're getting 6 more weeks of winter. In other news, Kentucky falls to Arkansas 89-79 in Cal's homecoming. So how are we feeling? I know I'm very disappointed. I thought we would win this one. I thought the adrenaline, the atmosphere, how Rupp was rocking. I mean, students camped out the night before. I think the earliest they got there was 7 p.m. Friday night. So they were there over 24 hours. They said it was probably the best atmosphere Rupp has had in a very, very long time. And a lot of people think that College Game Day is going to regret going to the Duke UNC game because of how amazing the atmosphere was inside Rupp. Few things. Cal did get booed. He got booed when he walked in. And if you saw his face, he made a little bit of a, one eyebrow raised face. It was actually kind of interesting. I mean, they were right up on him. I hated that Z, Wagner, and Thiero got booed. I don't think that was appropriate. Those are, they used to play for Kentucky. I know they went to Arkansas. I get that. I think, we should have been a little bit more forgiving on that end. However, Cal's the opposing coach, so I stand by that. I know a lot of people say we should have been, more welcoming, have a warmer welcome. But I mean, it's all in friendly competition. He won the game. Very disappointing, in my opinion. We played great. At least the first 6 minutes, and we didn't have it wasn't a, we had good things, and first half was amazing. I thought it was going to be a shootout, honestly. But I kind of wish that we wouldn't have subbed so early. I think we should have let, our starters cook a little bit more. But that's my opinion. I'm not the coach. I definitely don't get paid to coach Kentucky basketball, but I think we should have just stuck with that for a little bit. I think some of the subs that we did sub in, like the lineup of it, didn't make much sense. I don't understand why Trent Noah didn't get to play. I don't know what the thinking was there. I think from the last game, they should have at least tried it. He would have, I think, hustled and would have gone after the ball, especially those 50-50 balls. I will say, Arkansas, I think, had the best game of their season. They played the best that they have all season. And I think this win will breathe life back into their season. I don't know if that means they're going to go on a winning streak and possibly make a tournament run. I don't know that, but I think it will give them a little more fuel to keep going. So, and Cal even said that in the post-game media interviews. He said we needed a win. It didn't matter who we were playing. We needed a win. And they got it. I just wish it wasn't us. This was the game that, I think Kentucky had, we all had it circled on our calendar. We did. We wanted to win this game. Out of any game on the calendar, we wanted to win this game. And, to lose, it's humbling and disappointing. Is it a make or break for our season? No. Like I said yesterday, if we do lose, we're going to get up on Sunday. The sun's going to rise. We're going to be disappointed, but we're going to move on to Tuesday, which is what we are going to have to do in this situation. We have a big game at Ole Miss in Oxford. So we've got to bounce back and win that. And Ole Miss is a good team. So we gotta get away from the memory of this loss. I do think it's harder because of how much the fans wanted it. We wanted it really bad. But here's the deal. I still think we won the breakup. We still have Mark Pope as a coach, and I don't regret that decision at all. At the end of last year, it was time for a change. It was. How Cal was coaching at Kentucky was not working anymore. I'm all for getting these kids to the NBA. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for that. But at the same time, you're coaching at the University of Kentucky. We want to hang banners. We want to make deep runs in the NCAA tournament. We want to win more than one game in the NCAA tournament. We want to make it past the first game. We also want to make a good run in the SEC tournament. We want to win the SEC tournament. That matters a lot to our fan base. And while they love these kids and they're happy for them, we still want these great memories of tournament runs. And it's very disheartening when you're getting ready for a tournament and you're out the first game. And it's sad, especially when you're Kentucky and you're used to having, pretty good runs in these tournaments. So I do think it was time for a change. I'm very happy with Mark Pope. You've got to realize we beat Duke, we beat Gonzaga, we beat Louisville, and we have beaten Tennessee, and we beat Florida. Those are great resumes. That is a great resume so far. And we still have Ole Miss. We have Alabama again. In Tuscaloosa, we have Tennessee again at home. We have Ole Miss. I think I said that already. And then we have Auburn. We have Vandy again. We can get some redemption there at home. I'm actually going to that game with my dad. So hopefully we can get a win on that. I'm 2-0 now from games I've been at Rupp. So hopefully we can win, and I can say I'm 3-0. But I mean, our team also has to get healthy. We need Lamont Butler back. Yesterday I was saying, after watching that Tennessee game, it was like, well, we can find a way to win without him. No, we need him. We need him. Our bench is not as deep as we thought it was, honestly. I love Travis Perry. I love Colin Chandler, and I love Trent Noah. But they are great players, but they have a lot to learn. And in the next couple of years, they are going to be great players. I mean, they are going to be fantastic. But when we're trying to win a game, we need somebody that can come and take control and get some buckets. Oweh did not have the best game last night. I don't think he got in double figures. That's the first game this season that he has not gotten in double figures. We did not hit our free throws. I am shocked. Free throws win ball games. When I played for my dad, that's the one thing not the only thing I take away from playing basketball, but one of the big things is make your free throws. They win ball games. Because I think if we had made, more of our free throws, it would have been a closer game and we could have maybe pulled off the win. Jackson Robinson came out swinging, hitting those threes. Ansley Almanor played pretty well. But I think the real person or our MVP of that ball game would be Amari Williams, in my opinion. Amari Williams came out and played like the big that he is, or he's supposed to be. And he was clutch. I wish we would have kept him in longer. I know he looked exhausted by the end of that game. I think what the most disappointing thing is we did cut it to 3 and then just could not get back on top. Could not. On the flip side, Could not believe how many threes that the big Z, shot and made. He is a great 3-point shooter for a 7-footer. It's pretty amazing how good he is. DJ Wagner, that's the type of player we thought we were going to get at Kentucky. He played amazing, and then Aduthiero was great underneath. So Arkansas just had a better game. They played the best they had. We turned the ball over, I think they said 14 or 15 times. You're not going to win ball games when you turn the ball over that many times. The same thing happened at Vandy. Vandy, I think we turned it over 17 times, 16, 17 times, and we lost that game too. Just could not keep hold of the ball. So that's my take on Arkansas. I'm very disappointed we lost, but again, this is the one we wanted, but we've got more games on the schedule. So it's not a make or break. Congratulations to Arkansas. Happy for you. Wish it was us. I'm still behind this team. I'm still behind Mark Pope. This team is special. This team is going to do some great things and have some great wins. I think we said people have said at the beginning that we were going to have some games where we just lost and some clunkers. I mean, it's just how it is. And this is one of them. So we just have to put it in the past, move on, get ready for Tuesday, and hope we can beat Ole Miss at their own house. And that's my take on it. Again, Arkansas, you played a great game. Wish we had won, but we didn't. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We are here, and then we will get ready for the game on Tuesday. Go Cats!